Welcome to beautiful Fort Lauderdale, and today we're going to do a quick walkthrough of a 2019 Lagoon 450 Flybridge owner version. This model is perfect for a private owner, non-charter, looking for a proven, comfortable cruising catamaran that you can actually live aboard and manage shorthanded. And this is why the 450F keeps showing up on serious buyers shortlist constantly. Um, this owner version is a great balance between comfort and speed, with excellent systems access for easy maintenance and ease of handling from the Flybridge. So let's just walk up here and see what we have there. Some nice dive tanks, and I love these little inserts in the hull where you can put your feet in there if you're in a situation where the tide is very, very high and you have to get up and you don't have one of these ladders. Um, and these big picture windows with the decals on the outside are there to block sunlight. Here's just show down here. Block the sunlight from coming in, and but you can peel those off with a heat gun or a hot hair dryer. You just put it on one corner and you can take them off, and then you have a nice big picture window. Um, and there's another living area up forward here with all these cushions. I like these vinyl coated reinforced trampolines. These are brand new. These will last twice as long as those nets that you typically see on lagoons. Uh, got a downwind sail here that can be controlled by one person. It's set up for super easy cruising. And this owner also has this little floating island that you can go sunbathe on or work on the hulls or whatever. So let's just walk over here, and it's got these faux teak tow rails. They need no maintenance. You just hose them down every month or so. All right. So here's the Flybridge. I love Flybridges. The reason for this is that it opens up extra space in the cockpit that you wouldn't otherwise have because these steering stations take up a lot of space. And so it's kind of like adding an extra floor to your house. Um, it's not big, but when you're underway, everybody wants to be up here because of the views. And speaking of views, this gives much better visibility in limited visibility situations like night sailing, heavy rainstorms, fog. And did you know that for every 3 feet you're higher up, you can see another mile out ahead? And so um, this is Brooks and Gatehouse or B&G Electronics. A lot of this is new in the last year or two. Um, so everything's in good working order. And one person can handle all the sails from up here. These winches are electrified with fast and slow controls, and makes it easy for a couple or even single handing. Um, the seating up here is excellent for seaway, and I just love flybridges. Imagine if you're docking the boat. Well, when you're up this high, you can see the dock better than if you're in an offset raised helm. So a lot of these boats that have the offset raised helms, you're standing down in this sort of hole down there, and why don't you just go down there, just see and your head is about at the height of that winch, so you can't see what's going on the port side of the boat when you're docking. Um, you got to have a really good crew calling the distance to the dock so that you don't crunch your gel coat. All right, so um, that's good for this. Let's do a quick walk around. We got some solar panels up here and nice wide decks, plenty of handholds for rough weather. Um, Anchor handling is a breeze here with a remote windlass controller. The chain goes down into a very deep locker here, so there's no chance that it's going to build up into an ant pile, jam up, and break the windlass like on some other catamarans. This downwind sail can be deployed by one person, and I really like them. These Fort Peaks have storage, and they're nice, deep, and roomy for everything that you want to have with you. This is a very well built hardtop, and you can walk up on that. Just go up the ladder, and so you can put your main back in the bag properly. And I do it to get a better cell signal when I'm coming back from the Bahamas. You can get a signal from many more miles out if you're standing up there. Engine access is down here. Got a 40 Yamaha. You can just about water ski behind that, and plane with 6 adults, no problem. Nice big cockpit. That's supplemental freezer down there. This is a ventilation hatch, and when you're standing at the wheel, you can actually look through this open hatch and see how close you're coming to the dock when you're docking. So that's a nice feature. This is a cockpit locker full of cleaning supplies. Got fridge for the cockpit, cleaning supplies. This is how you empty your trash can right there, because you want to keep the smells out of the interior when you're cruising. And you put the trash in through there. This is an insulated locker that some people have refrigerated them, but it's got a drain down there, and a lot of people will clean their fish, put them in there under ice, and hold them in there. There are life jackets usually stowed up in here. This tabletop will also fit in there if you want to have a different tabletop. Some people will get a really nice teak inlaid top for the table. All right, let's head down into the owner suite, and we have a full beam double bed there with it's a semi walk around island berth, so if you have to roll out of bed in the middle of the night, you don't disturb your partner, you just roll off to the side. And plenty of storage space for clothes and whatnot. There's a desk with a chair that doubles as a storage space. Lagoon's always looking for ways to create more storage because that's what liveaboards are always short on. And we have here a privacy door, so if you have a bunch of partying friends, you can tell them, okay, I'm heading off to catch some Z's, see y'all in the morning, and they can stay up and not bother you. So have a separate head and shower over here. It's nice and big with a floor that's made to get wet. That's teak. Nice big shower. Lots of storage in here. This suite is sweet. Going down into the other hall, we have 2 guest suites. And here's a dry head. We say dry because the shower is in a separate area from this side, and then so your towel can be hung up here and it won't get wet. The other stateroom is similar. Got a nice big bed here. This is the VIP stateroom. And oh, we have looks like a little washing machine in there. Okay. Okay, this is the port engine space, and this is a 57 horse Yanmar. Only 1,390 hours. That's really low. And this is a relatively clean engine space, easy to get to. Plenty of room to do what you need to do. This is an Onan 13 kW generator with a Cummins diesel, which I think is the best. They last the longest. And only 3,500 hours. And this will power up the 48,000 BTUs of air conditioning. And we have all new start batteries for this and the engines. And the house bank has 1,380 amp hours of Epoch lithium house batteries. This is what everybody wants. So this yacht is turnkey, ready to go. Just add groceries. These Lagoon 450s are one of the most popular mid-size cruising cats ever built because of their revolutionary design. They were a great balance between comfort and speed. You usually have a big trade-off between comfort or speed, but this is just a great combination of both. It's a proven platform with good parts availability, so unlike many semi-custom boats and smaller brands, we have trouble finding parts when the boat gets over about 5 years old. And the replacement cost of these now is pushing around 900,000 for a stripped out Lagoon 46, which replaced this model in 2021. But in the 500,000 range, this is a good value for an owner version, and I predict won't last that long. So if you are interested in something like this, why don't you give us a call, send us an email. We can be found on our website, largecatamaranforSale.com, or just email me at bigyachts@gmail.com. Dave Coster is the listing agent on this, and he knows the most about it, and he's happy to take care of you. All right, smooth sailing.